on Sky, DAB, or live stream.
Sabreya no bialetre, extra time politics, extra time politics. Sabreya no bialetre. Listen to Kwaku Obidieto Birma Ajimai on JN Radio, London, UK, every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. Dan Brisky, let's go. Say it the way it is. You don't mix it.
Say it, baby, piatwaso, Nindian twaso, kutu kraninia, pesa minkuminga, Eddie ain't bremo, the mama ya sassy hood or what to say. Oh, my no, oh, my no, yes, and I say, oh, my full private jet, oh, my no. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, you get a tiny. Bo up Bonnie hey, Bonnie Dan hey. Many me find he kati, many won't pay. Male bahi can you find the Bajamin Cabo? What you local ninja lawa me Cabo. I promise on my own I'm both tired near Shona. Ling off a mina sana, Nibukuna no Shona.
Yamwaena, Zumunchi Afiko May, Kowan Kabila Capito. Zahida kai banda bambanci mu daina zalunci ubangijin Allah wai ma zumunci ya fi komai annan Muhammad wai ma zumunci ya fi komai iyayenmu wai ma zumunci ya fi komai.
See, this is not a peace song, it's a love song. Peace and Ghana getting married, keep the love strong. See, a peace we cannot risk. War at home is like cardiac arrest, cause home is where the heart is. Let the trumpets sound victory. The battle that we won is a battle for a peace. We promise on the honor that we'll never fight again, cause Ghana is the happy place of joy we should defend.
Get up, what's up, motherland? I don't feel like Obidi and Afia. I'm in love with you now. Tamajiba Majihada Mabiata was in your will a dodgy love for from Yakachale. How? From the big six, you still to fix things. Mawa Hamakafu was she can't reach this.
If you don't want make it be, somebody for fight we they need one a piece. Income boom. Is it with huh? If we to protect the nation, Mother God and anyone I save it. Oh yeah.
About the peace, hey, about our summer day, about the PP, hey, I want to know now summer day, walk here. From a wabo, walk out some chon one six, and many bay you some killing you if you are, which as if you won't pay for, I'm also who are when you be a cocoto, a lady be okay, palace, a lady more care, ballet, a lepid you call care, ballet. I'm out with you all in him. It's all about a peace. Hey, Baloba.
Fonts in the doom. stores ya to doom. Police say you fum, every I say sum. Topa ye papa, depending on high. Mwashakuma muma, memena danima. Wafa wuba, wudonuna, wudinesi rum. Musimujania tu, sewa puto gem. Uredo na BBC.
Ghana, it's no more.
Mapo picture free me, dayum na metium no war.
Instead of the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons and daughters of God. Hey, we pray for love, we pray for peace, we pray for unity always. To make our nation better. Oh, to make our nation better. Bring peace to our land. Nation better. Peace to our land.
Extra time politics near Koba and Nabija Fortinasi.
I can assure you, every one of you, that there is no place on earth where these criminals will hide. The outrage and anguish you all feel from reading this audit report is not only righteous, but also one that I personally feel. And now that the evidence related to the $6.2 billion is before us, I'm taking action. As I speak, over a dozen individuals suspected of committing the crimes exposed by this audit report have just been arrested by the Malay Police Service. So I want all of the thieves hiding in the civil service to mark my words. If the finger of evidence points to you as one of the thieves that stole COVID money for saving lives while hundreds of our people were dying of COVID, you are going to prison. On top of that, we will use the relevant laws to ensure that you pay back what you stole. Mubwezi, I have directed the Secretary to the President Cabinet, Mr. Zanga Chikosi, to interdict without pay those public officers on
whose direct watch the financial mismanagement occurred. As for the Minister of Labor, who was named by the audit report as having spent COVID funds amounting to $613,000 on his allowances for a foreign trip, I have dropped him from my cabinet accordingly. Even though the minister has since returned the money, his usage of the funds means that the money was unavailable for its intended purpose when it was needed most. And I cannot have in my cabinet any individual who either spend money budgeted for one thing on something else or do not ask tough questions to ensure that the money they are spending on something was budgeted for that purpose. As far as I'm concerned, anyone who steals or wastes public funds is a traitor to this country. I pray that God's curse will rest on anyone who steals even one kwacha of the public funds that God has entrusted us to use in serving Malawians.
Sabre no obiara che, enti unsutie. Extra time politics. GN Radio na utie. Yewo London, UK, every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. Listen to Koba. Kwaku obedie to Berima Ajema. That's a rekasa. Sabre ya no biareche. GN Radio, number one.
My job is for Muna Koba, Eba, GN Radio. So much I check, on fan chain, Sabe no beer chain, but much chain yang I check for good one, just over 1 hour. Macau, Sebaku for red dry good. And also, no, any excuse, obviously. They also say, and I was say, and then so no. I can't be betting me piano, he be born out if years and that's also no. We a radio lover, when it John so be present it, when it John so be politics. But kind of crab, can they also who need the Unimua? Bra, not found to my Bobo Mediano. When I found to my ever bomb Mediano. Nah. But I found to my Bobo Mediano, no, a mum and Yajima. I said, me one answer me, oh, I mean, a better man. For baby, I would say if you be a memoir, I'm watching, memoir, Koba, about GN Radio. So, Meduba, a year extra time politics. So, Saturday, I go say, do me, don't go back. 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. Unfortunately, we were meant to be here by 8. And I feel, we got send home corner. Ama yen Sabre abedu se penso afa na ya bedu ha moti me fan check kese ma darling J ene ye fan sen titro most especially Big Joe obomodin se bibia bia no fie kra na ene remotely venison controlling tino oboyen ma de bia ye fan sen yetimi ye nyame enhira Big Joe papa me chia eye Joe Nkroma me san chia eye Krobia Ernesto ene Sabato me chia mu nyina ene me hwemanim mu nyina so mo beba ene adwumade so na ye nya atwetwe o man Ghana ho enkomo na won so wo fie a de ni die ene na sekese pa ma o se wonya bre na odi etie sa adwumade se ntini se wo hwemu pa nka se yenye serious but enye ye na o le me kan say bakofo redra egu enti no wodi ana won so no wo akwanya na se wodi je radio djuma ho modi ana contact yen na bra na yen hede betimi aye ne nyina ya som ede adwuma no akọ yanim abo Sabre 7 minutes past 9 7 minutes past now, yes. You're at 11 o'clock. Moti a year tape we are me boy, you know. Lazarus Chakwera. Ono na ye Malawi. In fact, let me say Malawian president. Okay? Somebody in the Kasano. Was it, I pray that the curse of God or God's curse be upon whoever squander, spend, use state money. Covered scan on yagan and kwana na ye ka Africa ni patuntunu pa o dwene ho a wonte ase abusuafo. Ye ka Africa ni patuntunu a o dwene ho a wonte ase. Masan bobio na wotie ni bio. Se won ho ade kra. Modian for wadwene ene waso ebra ha na tie. Antini say omambo enye fadi agro. Mesan tie bio.
I can assure you, every one of you, that there is no place on earth I can assure you, every one of you, that there is no place on earth where these criminals will hide. The outrage and anguish you all feel from reading this audit report is not only righteous, but also one that I personally feel. And now that the evidence related to the $6.2 billion is before us, I'm taking action. As I speak, over a dozen individuals suspected of committing the crimes exposed by this audit report have just been arrested by the Malawi Police Service. So I want all of the thieves hiding in the civil service to mark my words. If the finger of evidence points to you as one of the thieves that stole COVID money for saving lives while hundreds of our people were dying of COVID, you are going to prison. On top of that, we will use the relevant laws to ensure that you pay back what you stole. Mubwezi. I have directed the Secretary to the President Cabinet, Mr. Zanga Chikosi, to interdict without pay those public officers on whose direct watch the financial mismanagement occurred. As for the Minister of Labor, who was named by the audit report as having spent COVID funds amounting to $613,000 on his allowances for a foreign trip, I have dropped him from my cabinet accordingly. Even though the minister has since returned the money, his usage of the funds means that the money was unavailable for its intended purpose when it was needed most. And I cannot have in my cabinet any individuals who either spend money budgeted for one thing on something else or do not ask tough questions to ensure that the money they are spending on something was budgeted for that purpose. As far as I'm concerned, anyone who steals or wastes public funds is a traitor to this country. I pray that God's curse will rest on anyone who steals even one kwacha of the public funds that God has entrusted us to use.
I was out for my queen. As someone I call so Africa mamu, any Ghana mamu, way before free Malawi. I am Malawian president, and I can say, sending say over $6 billion I have recovered funds. Now, Minister of Labor and so use over 600,000 on his trip Ochese, so we are wine. That's a show. That's a bank be doing someone. Ah, who be prison? Who bed them? November and Mano Swan, I just also, even if a finger points at you, so what we have to who bed them? Maybe say you who sa vigor way, and I say move way be a Ghana. Mahu the assistant. Mahu the assistant. Share. Etelebia, mama yan kanu krebi. Ye was civil servants, sir. Omo position no. En change you. Omo sisi ho. Omo sisi ho. Aban beba, aban beko. They will be living, they will be working, they will be in their position. In fact, some of the positions need to be crowd. And yeah, they are obeying me at touching the sentence there. They are autonomous. Right? And as someone I see was snitch. Chese. Mr. Ernest Thompson in Fefo. We are gonna sika. We are gonna say over $14.8 million. I was snitch confessing, snitch mu. Now, the way I'm confronting share chrono, you can only, steal for a moment, chrono, but you're born for just a moment. Because you were snitch information technology room or your IT manager. Yeah? Yes, also snitch head of management information system and so right? Yes, also the CEO for perfect business system. Ewo honu snitch kona mu no. Abuja for sika over $14.8 million. And a year free snitch for katuemu. Na obi aye juma for over 30-something years. Right? Over 30-something years. You're taking the snitch you're taking the snitch ne contribution of making na okofia na man 2,000 Ghana. 20 million. Now what you doing 35 years so when you have more asia who jabon kono when you hwe ama wasia who jai ebon hwe e krobit se Ghana ho e krobit se Ghana ho the me animu. I want to say it emphatically, sir. I want to say, and I want to cause a bit of uproar, kakra. Politics. I mean, democracy. Any Christianity. We must ditch it. I will say it, and I have said it. We must ditch it. Hey, nothing. Huh? Na dia some cry na ko so mayimi. Then they have the nerves, the money. You guys have caused financial loss to the state. Na mo se mo send the for. Na me fear no. If I one moment, can you make him go to? You can say, I'm a scanner, I'm a discanner. My body, no. Maybe I will not see it. I mean, can not TB. Something say, and nothing waha. Or say, Senate OBS scandal. The state sues Ernest Thompson, 4 others again. A year then, one man can make cannibal, no much them. Something say. A friend said, the state has sued the former Director General of the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, SNIT, and 4 others for second time for willfully causing financial loss to the state in connection with operating business suits. Operating business suit. That's the OBS contracts. The Attorney General, in a petition filed at the Accra High Court, amended the change sheet to conform to a ruling by the Supreme Court on March 17th that charges sheet. Oh, come on. That charges sheet. Oh. To conform ruling by Supreme Court saying charges preferred against Ernest Thompson and 4 others by the state were inappropriate and did not meet constitutional requirements. Mr. Thompson, together with 4 former Senate Information Technology Manager John Hagan Mensah, a former Senate Head of Management Information Altering Information System, John Hagan Mensah, Miss Caleb Kweku Afaglo, the lawyer for Senate, Peter Heibo, and the CEO of Perfect Business Systems, Juliet Hassana Kramer, were in July 2018 said have caused a loss of over 40.8 million, conspiracy to commit crime, defrauding by false pretense, in contravention of the Public Procurement Act, and offering of forged documents, altering of forged documents. They have all pleaded not guilty to the charges. I was out for Ghana. I was saying what drew. Ghana was saying what drew. A man Ghana was saying what drew. Ye wo ho. And now Chinese ni ba ye a ye no Aisha Wang. E bowra Ghana forestry mu. Ana na o twitwa ye Rosewood. Ghana police for nyame animu ni. There is one thing you can never take away from Ghana police for. Don't joke with them. Huh? I just want someone yet. Where then? I'm some becho. Omochi no. Omochi Aisha Wang. Ana yesan ye ya man Ghana mpanimfo. Ono osafo mafo, ono bo osafo mafo. Eka beka one na senior minister say in Ghana ye nya bosia emfi China. Abusuafo yi mon kan cheme bosia mo du pa Ghana fo aje fi China. Huh? I'm afraid the whole African states, I hear on the mom. This is the case was said to her. Over $40.8 million has been misused by 5 people. 5 people. Oh, but why? I think they'll be at home. Yeah, ye no na ye papa no ne ye busa fo bia nko ye abaya adwuma na se friends anko ye governmental job bia na na se Ghana ye nka ho bi because sir enipa 5 check 14 million 14.8 million na obi abanya sen enipa 5 check 14.8 million na obi a ebenya sen 14.8, right? May check it. Oh. Huh? Anybody fight for child? What am I saying? Now, say Koba saying, say more bois. I'm a scared side. I buy bang. I be a work crowd. This is why I'm saying that democracy who here. This is what I'm why I'm saying that democracy who and who and here. What did I say? And who and here? Anka aye military baya. Kawo kawaira. Una busa fo nyina na demo nyane anka yaje. Because Silver 5 check 14.8 million. I'm checking now. I get 2.9, nearly 3 million each. Dollars. Nearly 3 million each. So what I say. And this Koba say, what now, Papa? I hear Juma. Na ya no corner bread. Now no corner say and peniphobia. Na de when we Juma was GBC. What GBC apart from the Senate number 2, they still they also make additional contributions. Just say and Kauko Yahumia, like it's got an amount. The young corner brasa, open one moment to the radio station. Now, may you be some question be say, Argentina assemble or money more, and now say only people or that you know how be problem be also can run a young word and now senka to me be and a take charge, you know. Na anybody avoid all those avenues. No radio station. Why? I didn't hear. Me person who say a DNT. My dream who say me who say why does people go to bring their issues to the radio stations? In fact, radio no. But why does people have belief in the radio presenters and the radio station to complain to them? Why? Say penny for no ano monyomo a ye say penny for no entimi nya hwede a ene na o say ye timi agina ya now so ema ye ka cha mo say they are not fit for purpose. They are just waste of space. And we don't need them. We don't need them. Why any politician? Huh? Baba Hemu Crown or the kind of crowns a politician be actually. So what I say? And the president na sound by way say ya timuno and here for edo moja and omuni sio and omufre a ye jumadin na ye wo sika sei e wo man ni mu na ye tin fa more man ho bra na ye to man mu a yes yen akon mabosika yen budget is always funded by foreign donors, borrowing, and all sort of rubbish. I think somebody have to stand up and mobilize this youth. Ghana, I quite a show. I'm not inciting anybody, but Ghana, I quite a check. Unfortunately, they're over 60 years old. They are over 60. Huh? And Yanka say 2030, 2035. Yan so no. Yan so you say, Galamsia yan so you to check. They've dead and gone. Because any panu you are broke crown no also come. But they never train a panel. Honorable Kojo Ponkroma, Mami Fremo Pare, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Jinapo. I just want to ask you this question. What was the need for that tour? What was the Ghana for you now said? Do you want to tell us say? You do not know what the problem in Ghana is, as far as Galamsey and our poor water is concerned? Huh? Hey, Adentina, Muram Fisa, Yachichi, excavators last year, and I said the first 4 years, no more. You see, Galam stop, Galam whatever, nonsense. Uncle Sabia and call for Binu Mama, Doctor from Paul Botia, or any ma, you go and converse excavators, no, Massa and Kokajima. Ah, Eddie, Yan Sapa woman said, Moko Tuono, if I say Ghana water ain't me pumping you. Unfortunately, it's all pumping I check. And there's an matter, and no, I'm not going to know someone. And maybe check Ghana water PRO, no Cassa. Chess say, Koba say, Koba say, and so no, I'm pumping. I only 40%. I said, try to 35 or 30% there. There'll be no water in Ghana. Now yet to Chrome Ghana, you were every institution, you were CIA, you were EOCO, Ghana Immigration Service, Ghana Police Service, Armed Forces, you were every bloody stuff, even the so-called national security. Now, obi free man be raw money. The demon go in the midst of the forest. Now, ocha, yen, inside say egu, yen koko ni yenu egu. Now, to gold. Now, wadani yenso akese nyina, wadani yenso akese nyina ateche. Ama yense, yen num sansuo no. Now, I'm sorry, Master, I waste sika. I to petrol go 4x4 mu. Langu anyone call it back. Send crowd form find you 1 week tour. Nyan say woman day. I don't see the sense in it. Me who nyan say woman. Me who nyan say a woman. Hey, I'm running on a no more day. Mumba Riana, some more by China, some of the dance. Ay, aranya ko pon mo na Ghana kra. You better try peki kro ni mako. Na eya se ufra o mu fiu. Ba e beka na enim. Media maka o me say wo ye incumbent, wo ye governmental. Me no de. It doesn't matter. Say, it is your responsibility. As far as you've been voted onto power, we know the previous wasn't good enough. The previous was abysmal. We don't like it, or we didn't like it. And then choose you. And we need no excuse. We need no excuse. The way I must econo, I think say, ebe hadrin. Share. But trying to make MPP for us, some more fighting 2024 elections. NDC, the biggest opposition party in the land, right? You have nothing to offer the country. You have nothing to fight for the people of Ghana. You have nothing to defend or give to the people of Ghana. You have no questions to ask the government. Rather, you are fighting yourselves to become 2024 leaders. Ghana Party for me is shame. You should all buy your heads in shame. Ghana Party for me na mo gumu anymore say. Sentence say, you don't fit for it. Moon deserve it. And then say, oh man e bre. Huh? Joe, good evening. Krobia, good evening.
Good evening, Koba.
I just say.
Nyami Adom, hey, I'm sorry.
Oh, Nyami Adom Boko.
Yes. Nah. Abusiafo so nyina ho ye de.
Nyina ho ye na ensem bi abote.
Yeah.
Ensem bi ehi, ensem bi etai.
Nsem ne de.
Ye wo
ba udi ekira wo hwe a obinya ayi o heart attack.
Obinya heart attack hu, ye be ka ko so masakra wadwene. Hwe Banavian president. And what can mean that you take me boy na?
Yeah, me too.
You can see people that are serious.
Koba. Me say, you can't check for the, but you bet you more.
You could check for the certain na. Check
for you na. Na yesu bia say obi oben gen radio bia no umi na fidie no no nya den nti na Ghana eye yakomas eda yakomaso nti e wo say ye kan Ghana ho asem no matter how political party you belong to, Ghana should be first, not your political party. Because now I know say parties be sorry and some conservatives and Labour ever. There were some parties be a dominate more than 16 times. But then UK has a parties now you. But UK still remain UK. A bedroom maybe no conservatives here ne Labour here or my job also UK has me ayira. But UK there and Ghana Ghana. Into NDC beko. Kwame Nkrumah party and ewa himfa. Ye to aba even 5% kura omunya. But Ghana Ghana. NDC beko NPP bet me ako. But Ghana there enkoda nti ade nti na se sori ne ye ka Ghana asem a eya na ebi mu mpese ye beka because oman no ni yie mu na ye nyina ye de ye hwehwe o me se ye man ya abibi man se ye man Ghana emu ya anka me ene wo anka bia ye nti kurum ha o because abrofo dodo asan ene mbeka se o me dwane akwa Africa na makwa dipa apisika akwa sidan ewu me kurum. But here the idea you journey into that say mine no emunye. But who can so there are some people out there defending. Who defend what you missing? Who defends them? Well, inti oman no yanwe oman ho kane. Mpate ko bra ma memre no ana. Letimi akasa.
Yeah, but fatwa so na.
Yeah.
My main character was say you live Facebook. GN official Facebook and so live on our GN YouTube page. We team so nya yen access to all this Facebook no banner. We team enya yen tuning so any modern Ghana radio diaspora stations on benya yen afin so no obako mygnradiouk.com Europe so for mama for ntie Eurobed any Astra TV. Higher GN Radio. Many crop ya and say you a video so. You heard him say John Kumabeka. Sabato ni next on Subaba. Now for yedi, you may know. Hock him at 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Come and battle
Yeah, Koba. Into the American say, yeah, my Ghana. A cop, a bequa copim dabbing. And now, or mine, you bet me you be away so bold enough. Now, what me didn't say, see me bo. No, what to me, a uni petty for say, hey, some way are dinner and ya. Mimi so service answer so. Inti me my bind dear. So we be na saying ya, who free me party mukra, maiden. Me you ama.
My main car was your
brano, anyway.
May I sure say a bebre ate. Ebe nsuo hu wa wonya hu bibia wonya hu bi no ye the way ya ensas ne ye e wo mangana mu the way ya nsuo no ye e wo Ghana mu the way ya foreigners Burkina for ni Togo for ni ade abegu Ghana Africa so be Ghana China for ko lodi omo de omo because the Ghana for no so mo suro say an for be boom be ha o madwe na afei nkrofo foreigners na China for no abewuro manimu edi foreigners to Galamso Ghana. My man, how to say, you were all the necessary security institutions in Ghana. Ghana Immigration Service, all police service, all armed forces, all whatever. You navy. I will film machine air machine now. But why? I didn't know why should people come in without any checks?
Koba. And your balance fight. And our money book had a break to tow drones in your DNA.
You got to talk to offense patrol boats now.
We're to Toby Bia. O mana bokanka sao. Inti na me no ka say ti wo memu na se galam se we asa hyase na se yintu anamo bia emfa ho a. Won say ka na ya bono nipa na mo ye ka na ba ye no so akoso financial loss to the state.
Of course.
What say ye chinipa no na ye prosecute no because o mana boka fa so bia masa no mane so. Because a negalam say no kra na me say ano ya ye din asne kane no.
Had you.
Well, you were or maya, you who a soldier for any police for Makoko crashing. Just say the people that we think said they are protecting our land and our forest, you know, Sankofono, they are behind all this guarantee. But I know see a whole minister, lands and forestry. Now he is behind a friend is saying galamsey. When you are at Flagstaff House, and you who say what galamsey sika, but at the end of the day, you mean a BB a defender, and now when I'm home, you're not a it is any panel,
a serious leader. It's what we just saw or we just heard from.
Intimino Koba, no cry woman say, you're paying for no from president to the lowest, you know, they are not serious.
I had dream.
They're not serious.
They're doing themselves how it is. I can't say it's here. Because if I was so busy, say,
I say, you're fighting, say, you're pay leaders, but we are trying to get useless leaders because they are not helping the country. We are having useless leaders because you will be too bold enough. I will be putting the feet down. Say, again, this is a stance. My take ubia, but yachini panakrano na kimi akwaku yino. Every says yakwaku defending our court. Inti abaya den na omani yatimi akoyeni because yen sete ayibian to ho. Deterrent ben and ya sete say best of us deterrent to others. When yachino jelino. See a big jelly will be a Yanketwan by Fidiano, so a Casino, and at the end of the day,
in an interview on this show, Poster Benefsin disagreed with thoughts that another person could be in a.
The meaning when they say, Koba, or mine, a drew baby, I was here to me no be a betting in a sine bone workers a memedia. Koba, what you can raise assemble. Sanity, assemble working. You may catch you when they say, Enkunkusiaga, and I can't near one. Enkunkusiaga, everybody look at Kosi, or mine on what this kind of dear, Enkusiaga. But when we say, Obi to say I was suffering for one, Papa, he is causing harm to this country, Ghana. Papa, no, you are suffering for one. He is one of the problems to Ghana. Any criminal when it comes to money, you are suffering for Nisasha Sibi. Baby, young can say if Papa were a criminal, and on Ghana because even the Nouveau Club will say, and you're the Nouveau says you are a Crown Associate Sikaya and a man or a man pre-retirement. What your Mexica, offer Mexica, or Boko once at the end of the day, Yapamano. And next say, yes, any paying some Flagstaff House, no mayor presidential a year, chief advisor. Sabi, and your crown of a criminal things no no. But I know one say, you won't crofobia one now, we are burglars, and will come and say they were criminals and no more Ghana, and one would do a man so into some crofon, so would do a man so. How do you think say a man between our course? Be more a convict or more crum and ne, or more almost as you almost so much to Ghana, and now money or more dear. Yes, Robio, you bet can send it here. You're convicted of more, but you are in Ghana, and that. Yankasa, your finance minister, Yanko beside the background say, they didn't bend or they started here or the school, and criminality, and no assassin, you can't so abobra. No abobra, so would your own friend say, a woman say, Yansa Quine, and now the abobra, and no Yanka. You didn't know, you name. And now, on man, you Timono, send this you. MPP omo mudi o man so no minia chese omo adwinbone e no mode omo dwen omo akasa omo ho I say bibia anya den anya adwuma e wo man oman enkoso mpuntu bia enkoso oman sika yesi oman ni sika iguso ye bobosia enso hwe sika eko next sika ya Koba ubodin se sika ye di akobe 10 hospitals so a me say betimi asolve your hospital ni issue bebre o
Kobe ska mani mu bawo Ghana ska mani
na bosia bebre na ye boy ne sa bosia na
we have money and we don't need to borrow.
Yeah,
we have money. Who bosia fi bia
o man Ghana enye o manya nke was to timi bobu sin through o man bia because Ghana we scar. So we 14 million Koba menu miru na wo krom ha say. Sa 14 million say a baby do UK ha say ya. How many people no more say Sikana? And 14 million even in UK abuchire say no can do a lot. E betime ye no ma bebre. But back and a few group of people, almost we are but the hard say, sir, as some echo because you are brave, and then I'm one and I'm ho, Otabe and I'm ho, just because they have connection with the ruling party. So do we have to think about individuals than the whole nation, Anna? Have you forgotten about people who are suffering out there? Women who go for, labor, how do they come out? Or more admit to more hospital. Even hospital beds, you need who hospital they bring, or more day, then show to a you go also. Into women, and said you're paying for the moon, a woman. Because all the way area, Ubenya aeroplane, I'm an afal, no, do about Bucci, no, about
but do you blame them? Do you blame them because of political explanation and quasi-assembly no and some phone and some phony and immunity, right? Obi ahu bone pa o kapano no.
Wonka.
Who ya hwe fimu.
Koba, me question me bisa ne say, wo de ye hwe o man Ghana. Omanya ye say mraye adwuma omanya ye wo bibia ye wo all the apparatus. Enti enye nro echi boye ye kun wo kaso a. Enti CID anko munnim nyansa Ghana CID Ghana Criminal Investigation Department omunnim nyansa say there are some omo friends and some TV stations bi mo ho a ombe tu omo so sa. Anka NCA into munum nyansa say there are some stations be was omo closing it down. Into asemensi o mine into one nyansa ne ben o mine mo kan kire o mine and I say wodi o mine ani mo aka say ade say koso yete emwa into yentu one amo this asemensi answer into say obi akwakito we yankunu a Inti akasa yisa two departments omunu leader bia wo ha onim nyansan say yebetu anamo the whole police CID the Criminal Investigation Department of Ghana Police omohunu nyansa say ne yekoso no ombetu hu anamo NCA omohunu nyansa afi no mohunu nyansa say yekum nipa nti yentu anamo ye chichire amanfo ye krosu yi nti that time no ana TV stations ni ye adwuma no nti no mo aso no sabi ye di nnua ene di ahyehyem nti no monte Koba no monte nti sie wo man na se say na yede chechire wo man no a da ben da no man betimi ade amuvu akọ o man ntimi muvu enko enne kwasi broni ebaaye no omo be toye as slaves enne akasa no yakasa na slave ye hu enne broni ma metesi ebiem but yankasa na yechesi ye hu eba broni kum because
this is extra time politics with Koba
because of bad leadership because every man ya enya dia metna ho enne obi tikrum ha say o defend NDC o eno manimu ye o defend MPP eno manimu ye o manimu ye afiri ha say na kokotena Ghana emu ye no enya me no mi na tikrum ha say se me krum ha nya me kru wonso enya ukru enya ha na ye wo anasa nya ha say na wo na nam efiri
after June ade be say ukrum ha no ebe hu
Koba
no, after July
Ghana for ye nya chum Ghana for ye nya chum ye nya chum e ma ne broso ene ye experience light ye dundum wo Ghana amafa komwa no tum ye wo ha say ena Mahama those days wo ba London ade na ye hu no ha say
demonstration hold on
demonstrations are hold on and not only UK ha say across the globe, America, dear Koso, Australia, dear Koso, Canada, dear Koso. But enough. Oh, Kwaka. But my yanka.
Mentasio.
I didn't know me yanka.
And you who said there was no.
I didn't know there was a
I know, at the corner is Yanrano.
At the common is seen and I, your bon who and I said, she intended an idea.
I don't know. I will try to play people's mind and say no. Baba says I don't know. Would it affect any positive would have any positive effect on our lighting and energy system?
Koba, inti we no echre Ghana for. Sani ye suban etie. Sani ye su ani ye ban etie. Sabi o si yempewa ho, we ye den ya yempew. Nti we ya de papa we ya de papa ni atene ni to bone. We ye bone a ni ye defend it. And this is what is going on. This is what is going on. And that's a problem, no. And for you see, there were a lot of big men. No more TT radio, so Canada, Japan, money. At the end, people, businesses are collapsing because of power. And is that not the same normal experience? So the question is, are people businesses running down because of electricity? The answer is yes. So if it is yes, why are we moved now?
By in some sense, I'm there. Oh, you. He said something on the new station in the program that ECG, and I said, ECG came to his co-store to switch his power off.
Yeah.
From Friday till Monday, right? Yeah. But the way he explained, they served him a bill in a month. Like, if I say in March, April, right?
Yeah.
They almost bill if I say 50 and the 22nd. Now I was said by 30th with your bill no. I'm saying here's some money. Now I'm the bill on the brand no. The following month, no some buy. Yes, I buy another 2,000 Ghana cedis. Upon that, no, they are got a meter off. Omu fee ni hono mujira punechi na wane no more sorry. I'm not into anybody's business, okay? If I say don't share book of anything. I Sagabo. Mr. Oyaganani. The first watcher book, we have no idea how far he could go. So we should promote him any means possible. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, TMMO. Yeah, TMM. Forget about political affiliation in Panawa. And I will create Juma and Manipa. By the way, Onya Ghana Nino, a person will use you now what they need to me be a crown. I just shut it down. Forget about Japan. I'm talking about in general sense, right?
Yeah.
Na okohu friend is saying India ni, Pakistan ni, Lebanese ni, China ni. Na or the Syrian kwa na kwa asem kana ofiko. Who dey say? Me o na me kanene. Ghana ni me Ghana say Ghana ni Israel ho. Wo se white na me hwe o. Me hwe o sechi. I'm telling you because without white direction, you know, it's too darkness, too black. I just bunny. All three no scheming or planning rough. Evil. Come against you. Yantiga Yedi Congo. Anna say Pakistan say India ni boss to dimo Kogu Ghana ni. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
It doesn't hear you.
Why are we our own enemies? Why? Why? I don't know. Yeah, I say yeah, bro. Why? I don't get it. Share, man, can't say much now. So only other African countries they can say I'm talking about Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Gambia, wherever, everywhere. Everybody knows Ghanaians don't love themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm telling this on air. It's a fact. Obiaka. Oh, Ghanaians. You don't love them. You hate. Why Ghanaians hate each other? Hey. Hey. Koba bi. Na Ghana form me and nine be me oh. You will see, say, Obia best friend, a foreigner.
Yeah. Yeah.
They will see high. But Omon Kasana from no Mutun said the echo break, echo bar, whatever. No. They are foreigners, either white or other African country, whatever. And the bay and Yankasaya Badoyan. Me come, maybe I me come Manchester. Akoye majuma bi. Me ti shop bi. Na Pakistan ni ono vi gonna buy with them say me kan wa hom ka. Gonna buy a week am ko share no. Undo kan. Obusa enipa na me ko to nyama na no say ono what here dey. Ghana everything sells. But help no, and the man everything sir. The way talk say everything in Pakistan. There be.
Baby.
E dey na ekosu nti empanifo nti omu nya sense of reasoning bi kra ma omano. Oh, but why?
What we say?
Me see you gonna say me say 1 week pe o. Me you gonna say me say 1 week pe. As Nyakupon me bow for from north to south, east to west. If I'm gonna say me one make Danny gonna butu. Because there may be a time. Mango fully. Ebe wus already for the currency. Obedi so. Less than a week. The whole entire Gambia health system. I'm bet. How much you now? What do I say? Why? You need papa and everybody. Huh? Now, Obia Yajuma over 35 years. Oko Fieno. Scared the man from the Senate. 2,000 cities. 2,000 Ghana cedis. Now, woo papa, mia, unni no sia, kawamayore. I got to we are over 40.8 million. No cedis, in Dallas. Why are we killing ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves?
Koba, I say my okay. Bro, me, mommy, teacher me papa, teacher me papa. My father taught for over 40 years. But he me say, o call pension, sika saying na unyaye. Saying na me mommy, o call pension unyaye.
Me a sure pass and Joe auntie Joe Amasui. And again funny here.
Inti, you can imagine say, o mine ye tra o mine. Krom ha, said will be a cleaner crano, na so a year jumana and tam swan. Ununi ubinya. But ye dear Casaya Huabro, Koba Meno Casawon. Ya sati, ye chair said yato. It's not from NPP, it's not from NDC, but a sa or mino, sana yayeno. Enya at the papa. Cremi wellness me a number 4 any other. This year post to Ibimu, Koba. This year almost say this almost back pay eba and sana omonye sikeo. But Sani Pano, I say no besha brabwasino. Yes, say on phone one kasasika and fanye feeding until there's 6 months and send your baby chianica. Does it make sense?
School feeding.
Koba, if you bet me here, say me ebia me wie school, me kwa ye adwuma. Mo post to me. Mo se mo chianica. Inti me bisa no baby a or so what here any baby a okọ adwuma no what just say the oka also utiji cast bed 3 every day and send with me akọ aba. Inti me bisa no say na transportation was transportation within a month no ko best spend the transportation more than 600 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile nipa ni ntwianica o. Inti 600 by 6 ASA. 3,600 Ghana cedis within 6 months. Where is that person going to get that money? They did if you can my. So what's a cocoa high danya? Ne dying a almost a deposit near the MI. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Make us say you so almost 6 months. I buy your scanning radio, scan or minor, scanning ready. But a cock would be back for be what they are treasure bill.
Treasure bill.
The Akwakwato in the bank, I'll pay interest. No, or keep the whole nation in for 6 months. People will be starving, struggling, getting to work. Time for phone so and human so yes, a nurse for 88. Yes, a teacher for 88. Sabi you are by minister then and a bosun bell so yes, yen pianica. Or more yet you about cry and tea. Yanke. When what is your minister Dicada? But individuals, a team mobile for the day, you complain, you see. Obi a free in quantum baby, you know about the MP. I say MPC 4 aqua parliament or complain of musica on that. So, si penny or men who could these people. But these same people, no. Say a basse or more. Nkrofo no a omako gina oman mu no omummo mo ban e wo mo so musika omogia we don't see anyone. Idusika semwa we don't see NDC, we don't see NPP in parliament. Bo musika omunyina adwene yepe. So it tells us say some nkrofo they are criminals.
About 10 2 minutes past 10. But Kobe, I'm person business here. I would say we have to start reviving the youth of Ghana. We must do that. We must do that because Semoja Hugo Ama and Kwajema. Kasane Dosso. Ghana, for are we a nation of talkers? Just talkers. Just talkers. Oh. We are just talkers. But the truth of it is, may share supposed to be from, I think, Yugoslavia. And now MPB, they be our call or come and do the bridge and all that, whatever. And see, company for vote. Who's and now, do baby at the same place every year, every time you are seeking vote be our call. I'm for the Nechisa, I'm going to Nechisa, I'm doing piano tools, I'm name. I know what the shadows of Yambuku Johnny. It is Ghana for a sense of anger away. We have to be angry. We have to be angry. I'm not inciting anybody. But I believe our leaders are making themselves, ridiculously rich. On my life, they will die, and their children will never work, but they will enjoy life. And a man is not ruled in such manner. And we should not sit aside and look. Let this happen to us and our children. No, we must fight for our children. We must fight for our children. Yeah, uncle, as a force. And then me who know Ghana no, every time. I feel and then my name time man who already who mobile. I'm saying me akasano. I'll quote myself on this radio because at the end of the day no. Na me can say MPP4 I shall send them to do omo press e dey yuma hye mo sa munya ho hwe e na mo do na mo bontoa some person be presidential candidate 2024 candidate and now had Anachamati post now on Facebook yet say or tune for her or chief imam her or go way I learn this I learn that. And I call them to say, American branch of MPP say, MPP for 20 years. And this is what I'm saying. Ghana, Anya, Ghana and Tumpona, Enfrobiao, by MPP NDC. So Ghana and Tumpona. MPP NDC. But I mean, first, I can't like a man. Let my man can see. I was for Macani appeared so several times. I say, if I would tell me, I want to check it on Mangana Bako OGB. www.omanganabako1 as a figure, one, just one say, .org. Omanganabako1.org. You were botai a drink tre. You did say the other sure hano. One conquer is say MP or no bet you or far playing back home be and 3 days. No sanko. Every week or every weekend or for courses. No sanko. The more the workers are able to call say a DNT number free sab. Bank of Finance England is way. You see, any amu, any baby, but see what be see there. And then no more year this see a master and I see what business is a bra. So they say, I dream pain and a munya mudi and manage your system no economy. On lifestyle. And then to see the munya say, ye money mu binu mu brain yem pep benefit system bibi e fan to omo yenim se wo ba ha no obesua nursing obesua accounting obesua education obesua law obesua yenim se obia obi wo sua okron mu kana for to kwan over 3 million people and obrochiro Ghana for kwan ye bo 3 million people ebe brace anima We got a lot of minimum beer over America, New York. One of the biggest hospitals of Ohono. Or a Ghanaian. On the chief. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Is it the Nagana neighbor? Because I'm a person because Shadi. Searching Crawford, on the who say, Obia will be a bit near. We should just ignore people, ignore these politicians. Omi and Konyanko Boman. Come and join us. Near 5 general to Siano, Butano, Koboma, Rico, another day. No. MPP NDC. Koba Assembly say, or side party crown, say, only 5% input. CPP. Omo do we are. Omo crown say, Omo crown is Omoko. So what do I say? We have to take our own self. And if he's taking ourselves here, our resources will be included. And so, what do you do? My business will do sky idea. Emojasemo. Emojasem. What do I say? People are not thinking about the youth unemployment. But Ghanaians are so primitive, such that we don't even think, say, and Kolami Nuya, Uncle 10-year-old boy, is the source of that. Forget about the media now. Ya makwana omudi yes sam kwasa sam no so be already mo fa cheme se make kwasa so omo ka sika gare ne ngone ba. I don't care. Because there are easy way to deal with those nonsense. There are so much easy way to deal with that rubbish. And to me, who the needs for me to waste my time or not? I don't even look at it. I just hear it about it and then forget it. But the truth of it is, so many resources to deal with those, but no one is taking a good look at. Abo Okodie, an ego, is the fly far power. Or fly far, but he sees afar. He sees very deep. Anka onko sky and badan wa me check Koba. I know who's a Koba now for more. Our people, our list has no vision for us. They want to recoup what they've lost. A cow ma bo. And because that money you are piling up, you will not spend it. Your children will not spend it. No one on the phone will spend it. The money will come back to the coffers of the country. You will find yourself in the confined. Ade, yeje modern. Oma no mo seno. Me bon pass ready for Ghana shemsa 1 week. 1 week oh. Me dare Ghana butu. Now I'll make it for better. I'll make Ghana for the better. What kind of rubbish and nonsense is this?
Koba.
Minya.
Koba, say, since you are no kasi, ubi be MP, ubi be minister within overnight. The next day, you say development nipano.
Mumu jina honso mo say MP adwumanis kanim obi asremo. Who asked you to do it?
They are the very people only they own filling stations, they own
me say obi asremo omo so me obi so MP. That's a lot of rubbish.
Adia na sika nimu no.
And then me bofu pa.
Twa sika de mawa. Ototwene. Oje. Hwe eno eti no obi ka service and finance minister was when GNP what did he pay? Chana msiai. Ni onya no.
Abu the pay. Abu the pay.
Inti wono no.
Abu the pay.
Now we because finance minister the security then you are not you are mad. Why didn't you juma? Because why didn't you juma? And ka oma me jina on ka say what did he pay eche because onimni oye ntira. And no better na yet me ahwe na chiri akwan because already on ka say nisika akwa we the che wo man. Where you were before I you kura adwene money nti before you are going to because you will be to say Seni Abacha, Nigeria. Seni Abacha the billions and what they call to the baby foreign. Na sabi Seni Abacha, unkwa Nigeria man kesieno. Uwabusiafo entimi emfa even one single city ewo no aka se wonkwa na opesika dia hwe wabusiafo nti se sika no billions no a wodi kugu ho no adenti enyo no kwa and this going on hwe Koba enam no ka se Ghana ye din wo itwe ho a wonte ase wo hu se si a Sam Magdan ewo Ghana ye airport ho. Koba so unu Magdan.
Dabio.
Oh Magdan na so sia so no mo de ayi terminal 2 e de ahye ne nsa.
So pretty.
Most of this conferences scandals in Magdan
Wow.
Check. Yeah. Oh no, so sia terminal 2 ye de amano. But you know what? Terminal 2 no mo de ama Magdan no. Magdan ede ama US US Air Force for no mo ede
pretty
ede ma wono Magdan no.
And US for near there ho.
Ade na ye o man ni.
About crop be chemu Magdan no e hwan.
What say?
Magdan e hwan.
When your business Takum, financial to MPP. One of their financials, yeah.
No, the terminal amma if I say
the USA, Air Force base,
I want Ghana no.
I want Ghana no. Terminal 2, go and check.
And I'm not going to operate ho.
Or no, and omo de Eddie Amano contract Eddie Amano. And no Ediama sa US for no. And this is what is going on. On Maya Timo, go and check. Ebi amema with the writer, you can go and check and then come out with the Ebia one way
you are and then we are no bakasa after. Because
I didn't know I was a ye way to ourselves.
The question that we have to ask ourselves is
no yafa. Pay good be how many percentage and all mining in a yenya?
A basic Ghana, a Koba basic Ghana. It's a almost 5 that could see by 17. But a quad this one basic 3 point something percent.
Pay a petrol a tree. A whole country in more than 15%.
That be Yanyambo.
85% in
Sir, Omoko refining, we are refining payment in to sort of bad basic 7.
90 or minor, and 7 year penny. I will be individual 8 million more than 25%. Not or mining in a 17, 15, 10 money.
Yes.
Yeah, the way a bit me able do or mine. Koba. Almost a cicada, Obia Pebby. Now, so a man when in cobre or Mansi Kanama will be so era and who baby. Because how many people know bet me out for the classic Lubu and I say, Reggie Commodore or move BB area on between the
I'm penny for no more pegana ye.
Well, but Omodia, regional crown almost unregarded regional. Say, Yadiania by now they will fly to Europe, to America, to Australia, to Canada.
No, I'm going
no Marco Samu Yadi.
No, Master,
or no cry.
No, I just said, Mercy Hospital, but no, because I cry not one. Hospital was in one Jimu and D.
David. Hospital, yes, Yan Jim because
I can't when you're covered, How many people that have covered the most say Ghana home hotomo? Are you Kafata when you're covering America? On your friend, Mr.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. And the finance minister, no? Ye sick as some son of her so. Ye the security quack see hospital or
I just want to ask them questions. So, what say? Bra, about you. Uko America, what to say? At the end, now, bet me Ghana, my said the America, I won't go America view. That's what I want to ask.
Obeko, America and the Obeko, because Sicano, I didn't know Koba, Obeko. Your vice president, or any UK any buy. Inti, your doctors are more training or more Ghana. Your hospitals are SCC or Ghana. Na ene intimi ensa ubi ade na was in Nipano. How many people know beat me out for this on before plane about hospital? But you been and I send a video be a circulator or social media and a trendy pa. A senomu koyeni pani surgery said the idea light. Koba, your bullet in a pempemusa. I will theater. Light in also. Yeah, I have the video. My store. Me send it.
First the Bremen here fan to next events on Monday.
Well,
now I'm phone share because
Kobe light in a pumpum. Kobe light in a pumpum. Inti say a free guy no. Say free baby. Say ya bibi mem how kwana sa de no wa. Then it how.
My main kind message makubia obija bana main kind so. Hey, Kobe on the Facebook one. On the Facebook, I mean how many can? We are over 600 listeners, right? Facebook go on. By Obian Kasayo. Because a track Obian in Obian no waka. Share Richard Tonzagli or say true my brother. True, my brother was working for almost a year without pay, eating from his superior or whoever until his fellow nurse showed him where and who he should go and bribe. Listen, and bribe before they release his pay. And even so, he didn't get it at all. In Ghana, we defend unnecessary. And it's all about illiteracy. But because someone is a friend or they are the same village, they are from the same village, tribe, or in the same language speaking. Oh, good job, Koba. Good job, Koba and your guys.
Koba, oh, it's your son we are making.
We did not come here to just drink milk. We did not come here to have spare ribs. I mean, and just 6 months or less. But we have spare ribs easily. Abochi from Pancha Woman Kasa. People are watching us. People are listening to us. But it's like say we are talking rubbish. Me can say what you say, Ajumano is in Ghana. But it's in everywhere. Everywhere. Wherever you find yourself, do whatever you can. Nana, offer. Michiao. More for Wakope. Nana Safukantanka. Nana, good evening. Michia me mama why and offer. I said, what did you what do you mean you have your fans pa? Nana, we are mafia. Hey. But yeah, I didn't away there many new what kind of boy. Nana Safukantanka, Diana Ba. Nana, good evening. Maybe there be a to beach muntie or for Facebook. Nana Safu Kantanka. Nana Memoajo. Me more for no more for no to me I do whatever I want. Michao. Michao ma bless the why. Ma love. And tell I don't want. Me pa and me afro. But that's so far. Krobia, what I'm saying no, I don't say. A lot of people are listening. And they pay it also.
Yeah.
And this is only on Facebook. You hear YouTube. You hear TuneIn. You hear website. You hear Modern Ghana. You hear if anything, Eurobed near Astra TV. A lot of people are listening to us. But the sad part of it, as I can, me I have no choice, and I have no affiliation. But in the day, it's not about you. or me. Share. I make us a show. Konongo. Yeah. Abra run his bass on. Na mami bo na ne mo de pa. Na ne mo de pa. And a ball more don't come. I see a voice dancing. No catch him, I say, I don't know, yet I was asking to know. There's a funny in a you who form more. What I say, Jam, in the radio goes over baby. Because of this already. Oh, man, be 2 months more. Os camera. Obi watching the order. So, I'm one again.
Yeah.
Nana, I'm sorry to say this on air. My nan love people than him. I mean herself. Could you believe, sir? Obeko Joshua Abe find a man for on second for here. She will wake up at 4 o'clock. Every corner is kind of crying. Namely, would I say, namely, be my dear. But already be called Joshua Abe Boka. But she's happy. Because she wants people to be happy. My mom's mother. Adena, and then I'm a fire by a woosa. Our mind is dead. Completely dead. Ya junior can say, I'm telling you today, I'm telling you, I want to work.
Yeah.
I was rushing to come, but I cannot leave my job. And I said we started at 9 o'clock or 5 past 9. 5 past. What did I say? Why can't we sacrifice?
Yeah. This time I know what I say. No clear woman say, my friend name is saying me take a car when I'm a corner me just a matter.
Wahoo.
My brepa.
Wahoo.
But oh my God, and she. Even that. So you mean you're both for my Ghana. But me dream of my Ghana because me na menya kwenya ababetena krum hell. And maybe I'm fast so be a well butcher no nyame adom maybe a menya bi. But me say me nua bi madam fu bi me wo fasi bi a ono so wo Ghana. Ta akwenya no wo bi ana. Kwasi broni e planning ye or building a system and so ye wo akra e wasi ye twa sika bi to ho na akra ne guso a wonyi ni na tutua ma na wo fon kakra ma ne dia support to akra no ye kurom ya anye we bi wo ho.
Sure, I didn't want to talk about this. A people issue. I didn't make a sabah for home. But let me say this, right? Ghana ye wo mrebi aho. And Ghana ye wo and all the institutions are working. But obi
and yes, all the institutions are working. We have them, but they are not working.
In fact, you are right. Thanks for putting me right. That's the problem. I thank you for that. But then again, it works for those that deserve it. But who are those that deserve it? Oh, tell you. Sir Codier. Sir Stone Boy. Other big artists and Kasa. Uncle Akabolo, I'm saying you who is not here. But I didn't have my granny said to you. One now, or here, I didn't want to say most no. I have one now, only be. Only be crowd, on Macasamo. And then, let me tell you, 6 o'clock in the evening. A Columbia. I'm say, oh, you're in some say, oh, not. Oh, Kolebu no koeno or the hono. The man is alive and all pro. But Kolebu has turned him away. So Uncle first come around, son of know. But you will on my chief executives, CEOs, people that have been put in a very dicey critical place. A whisker. then it has to go to court. Enra me hu so obeko wia body as a banche. Okomo 15 years. 15 years.
Yeah.
So now no. Straight for sika. Obi ya adwuma wo GBC. Obi a trade obi whatever. Atiatia the go. I feel saying straight. Na okwabrane adi. Aye no ka sesem. Ene na yire ne mpnafo nom adi. Then asaneba is a court. To me no aye sabi aye nkwasasem. Because why do we have to go to court? The president, in my view, in his first term failed Ghana. Akufo-Addo failed Ghana. Because everybody believes, say, in Akufo-Addo time there, me in particular, I knew, say, on pen kwasasem. I'm sorry to say it, on pen and semhunu. And 2 years sky, you cannot work in his cabinet. O say Ghana sika, obey you wadi. But now let's a new say. And you independent of come asem. What do I say? I independent of come asem. It's very sad, but I must say it. Huh? Where's the self-mouth? I'm asking, where is the self-mouth? If he did what is right, why is he not back? So Argentina, Sabre, ye ministers no, or whatever. I'm asking you. And I'm a show 3 times so, and I'm done. I've met you 3 times. 2016, men I'm a bit cover. Oh, Chibi. Remember, I shook hands. Nana, you must act or resign. I think that I've spoken early.
Koba, assembly now okay.
No, I've said 2 things. So he must act or resign.
And resign the only resign.
Nana, you must act or resign. And also, Alain Chamatin and his camp must be put to order. Because you haven't even reached the halfway of your the second term. First year, about accountability, about corruption part, and now you failed. You failed totally. 0. But obi asabe attitude obutri. No akosko obutri. You were the only black in your institution. And now you knew how the system was working. Why? Akufo-Addo, Charlie. Be peace. But be my catch, I'm giving you up to second year. Second year there, I'll be robust. I pray. Will be mwame. Na juma we enye wano enye twaso teacher so ne ho koneba. But I pray say me will be wano because there's a lot coming on. Why? Them guys from the Senate must go to jail. They must go to jail. And in fact, I'm calling for our constitution to be reformed. I'm calling on this radio for our constitution to be reformed because it's too archaic. It's too archaic. A chadodo. And everyone here, it got to be reformed. And manimu assessor. And manasasa. It got to be changed. And then the answer, I don't see the need for Kojo upon Chroma. Me didn't know you have Papa. Kofi Asenso so tell me. I'm telling you, Kofi Asenso. Tell Kojo upon Chroma say. Me didn't know you. All best stand for MP. for force I me. I interviewed him. Oh, home can. And now, friend, my busy. One more from who show no. You certainly gonna meet them when you are descending. You tell say. But you kind. Me say I will continue to say. Me we a government me no wanya. Because I want my family, my friends, my everybody to be happy. Maybe I can't say me carry just say to them say I want to buy let me just 500 Ghana pay. Is it possible? I want him to work for himself, be happy, fix it. Me madam for Isaiah because Ghana the guy doesn't want because be a Charlie me for chako no scan me no so yi. What I say? But I say Koba.
Yeah.
About 10:33.
Yeah. Nti Koba. The respect of American kakra ne say. Oman I was say yinyam penfo awmodo omon bisi ho.
They won't do it. They won't do it because they all one position.
Any Koba, menu mi no ye best say emre.
We will.
Be as madao. Na so Ghana nti. Pe say you can be. Na mi bisa say you can when en obeboa yen ejaye adwuma amaye. Because this year Koba, ni oman kono. I say oman no ye defend bone no edudu. Nti ojidi se krom ha pa anka frempon boatin anka obetimi anka stano da so minister. Se krom ha anka frempon boatin wada so minister. Nti ojidi se krom ha anka Albert Kandapa wada so minister. Kabio. Nti bebre. Kabio. Omo nyina ye defend wo how a commission and next even opposition no krampo no etimi asai be defend no ama na sai dey asababa be minister nti say ya battle no
na wo your opposition me di end this for ya wo me di end this for ya papa because listen to me listen to me what the cost for this na saying
me follow mo.
Yes, kid for you can't kid for what I say. The gurus, no, the big guns in NDC or in the party.
Oh, okay.
One more Monsa is done. They that started with Jerry Rollins. And I didn't say Chairman of some people, I could cite a warning, Emma, and this is for about the kids. Oh, and then go see sense or atom as Empire FM. But you know what's an America? Tell us, I'm going to meeting be. They wanted to get to the basis. They wanted to get the basis of what NDC stands for. But President Mahama, ex-President Mahama, one call Osmai. But so we are president. And then make us already use. And then Mr. Mikasa, Munim Chikata. The old man. He was the one running Ghana when Chairman Rollins was ruling Ghana.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely true.
And I may come and say, "Oh, share it was ano." And
no why impo and MPP. Tama President Kofo ebaye because no more who saw a brain behind Rollins.
He was a brain behind Rollins.
And
he started his life from America.
Yeah.
As a CIA agent. Okay? And it's, you know, one microphone, if you abandon them, you abandon your career. And everywhere we know. But I mean, I'm learning to know. And everywhere, I don't talk about it. And now one of my friends catch me say, I call the way too secretive because and someone go for catch me home, e ka fa me home. A man go for ni me nyansem no. Me o ka say me fa me home. Because my life no hear me say hunu na.
Yeah.
O person me di me for. And fa me enyam asem. En say wo no be catch me say me di na be kana na on the no kana fa me okra. Rollins was not ruling Ghana. Rollins was not ruling Ghana. Chikata and another Makwedu was ruling Ghana. Chikata and another Makwedu Rollins was ruling Ghana. So, those that were behind or started NDC, they met and they invited you, Mahama. You refused to attend and serve somebody. You sent a representative. In any case, I mean, can't you party for me? Say, I see no use of you two. I see no use because the reason is opposition. Wako court, ako lose. Unim say, and EC called. Meeting, IPAC meeting or whatever, inter-party whatever.
Yeah.
NDC declining your man because they think say, even say, according a mosquito. Or you what's the baby? Say, if say, nah, or you openly biased and all that nonsense. You know, what can I say, brave? But he say. Oh shit. Sorry. They didn't say. Call meeting. But they are putting things to paper. Say, a crime number first one easy, a bit interrelated. If democracy is democracy, easy kasa on. Listen, you better go in watch you. I will try about Achapao, Koba. Any part of Koba, how? Say last night, I send me, you know, bra, Missy Mache. Oh, just say, my name is Sakolao. But me no penny. I'm telling you today. The crowd will say, Yen penny for no, ya bro. Me man who crown. I saw Rollins' regime during the uproar, during the coup. I saw it. And me Twaba, 1992, I voted.
Oh, anyway, me Twaba 1992.
Oh, they say, the Nimbanya Kolasa, a Nimuna Saya Biba Bibai, when you meet so India. What will you make? And Crawford, me, I was, because I told my old man, say, I do what didn't call Sem. I've then finished O levels as a government student. Me see, I do what I do call Sem. And my dad asked me why. I didn't so no. Regardless, so well to me. The president shall not fail in Ukraine. I mean, his representative could have gone to parliament to fight for the cause of the right. Then my dad was okay, you're right. But then again, I do want to say we are boycotting parliament. And this constitution that we are seeing now, we are all calling, say, it got to be reformed, no. It was NDC in parliament. And this constitution was formed. Kufuor has a chance to amend a lot of stuff. But with the presidential preferences, he refused to do it. And then he left. Unfortunately, Atamil didn't go far. And I'm a bit so. We saw it. What I'm saying is that a man, a bear do no, I do any bread. Yen so say, yen sassy say, yen integrity cry say. Oh, unim say Ghana water Accra new set of pumping machines and the drilling machines. Ama.
Say.
Debio, and so now more no. I'm trying to do it is 40%. I don't have to check. But almost they cannot treat the water if it gets down to 35%. Now we are at 40. Ghana is at 40. And so who told us a woman men of Papa Bush and you be or young could be what Ghana now feel say a year because you are MPP, you are NDC, you know. Continue. Let's go on with it. But echo I can say Parliament.
Koba.
Minia.
This year, they said the way you let me say name na social media who say from so to say we are worried about what is going on.
You shut
yeah. Well, about 10 years for
Charlie, Mr. Bear 7 years. And I'm called like Busumtre.
Yeah.
Because Konongo Mines had this program one they do every year.
Yeah.
Now when we call about gold, you cannot go anywhere.
Yeah.
We pick gold particles from gutters when it rains hard.
Yeah.
What do I say? You call Bosom tree. Look at the water and shoot the whole lake pounds on the chain stream. And what you hope? I saw Henny on Pefaso.
I do
some of you. You should be worried. You should be worried years ago. Not now.
Wow. Since you are working, I didn't say you. Since you are see no kwanya, I say anything I work because and say you will never be worried, you will never be bothered. But once I want make this statement and say you are worried, no.
That means for back from you call Parliament. You call Parliament. Mijan in China, I was about 3 steps away from him. Papa, many of we can buy you. No, Chroma, I don't know. Odim, Ojawas house, Yera, somewhere. I want to go him. I'm going to him. I was shocked.
Yeah.
The way I can. Okay, so also sooner would do you advise him? And what is your sense of reasoning with him? So also mobia. Share David and for no more deals now. Ghana for ye dear guguna. Yatuya diaguno. They had advisors.
Yeah.
They have people that they reason with the mind of God. Let's not anybody make mistake. God exists. There is God. There is Jesus. But in any way you worship God, worship Him in truth and in spirit. Share. Japan. They worship Shinto. Okay?
Yeah.
But on my airport is in at the seabed and the old airport, the pillars is the sea. By Africa see Jamaica events saying Japan yes and see airport Mudao. Why is that? Are they worshiping gods or God? We should be careful. Nyame oye He's a truthful God, and they that worship Him must worship Him in truth and in spirit.
Koba.
Me there.
Ayo ho. See, I can't see here. Ayo ho because Omano essay. This year, Utunfo air complaining there. So Utunfo etikumase or share asante mine na eura no. Na so no ankasa na dwapade bi te say lik busumtwe enne wo so wo waye worried e wo normal e koso a ko ba na ne o man no yekoya na ye ban
why worried that also akunye no ujato hwe
yekoya na ye ban
me masem nyina ne say so wudi ade we are president we are minister MC na sade bia jonsam a the only thing can do to appease me, vacate the chair, vacate the post. What fail it? Leave. Nako. You failed. Let's go.
You crow to say, or boise, crow to say, Konongo, crow you try Ashanti region when she go do any you she misses Ashanti region. Saying, but you be common, Minka so you bribe, but. Ebia because me so big battle Ebia no the order actually into development on check here no it's Argentina a month for because Bruni mama can't say be ye brand krum na be ye bibi abra wonya ho mfa so Argentina bo idea so ba
Dabio olukra no o ma bosia abra wonya ho hwe.
Wow. Omo be good. Omo enne China for ba be say yes.
Bosia China for the man no. And omo so China for akromfo odifo prisoners.
Me say video back. I know say you don't have it, but I will send it to you. China for your press conference be a Chinese nika say omo ba krom ha say no omo nim baby a. They didn't know anything about Ghana. Is from our own people.
Of course.
And no mama takwano. Na said you say to a man when I say ni bibu.
Na me sure say. Sakia chiwom na ejelu wom.
Uzi sa komu nsia yansa.
Anka
akoba ba sa no mo be.
No mo ko kan dey finished.
Wow. But ye chiwom a ye beja hoho no. Na Ghana for no near jelly woman. That is what is going on here. Until at the end of the day, we through because when you see a chin in there, you be Jan or China. Until a group of pensua, I was a chin woman who and the ensuing say. And there says ya Koba what is a Ghana cocoa cry, I say young pen or European market view.
Oh,
because of substance no mo de ye good no mo say affect ye cocoa no
and the crowd they meeting no we dey make meeting no Angel FM China for apeke Ghana for omo nese cocoa akotena Ghana and na omo tu omo ka over $3,000 a month. And now, omo nesi cocoa and my China for. Some time to come, no. Chinese will be supplying cocoa across the world, and it's easy for China to do this. To do this.
Because they are thinkers.
Now, Ghana for now, we are saying Jimmy. Omo Jimmy in the sense say, omo yard no China for no be sua. China for bet me be a wo to okra won nsia by oh ye no be sua we wi a na mu hu dia wo no ye will kill you. I am very pathetic, but that's where we've reached at the moment. I don't deny you are right. That's what I'm also bringing because China for NS cocoa the next 10 to 15 years ago Chinese will be supplying cocoa across Europe and the world.
Oba, nti yabeka but ye nya ne kanda. yenya ne ka yɛbɛkɔ so aka one day you say ye kasa no enka baabi a ɛyɛ na aka no bɛkɔ kudu mpanyinfo bi mu anim na bia na nyame aboa yɛ no wayi buafo de ama yɛ na nte saa de a ɛne ɔman no with these leaders so called leaders
sorry
yeah Koba I mean say me final word ne say Ghana for wonsum anu ani nipa moma yɛ nyina yɛ nsum ɔman yɛ yie na sɛ wuni hɔ kora obusuani bi ɛwɔ hɔ moma yɛ mfa political parties no ntade no emfa enchange yɛ man no esombo nti yɛma ɔman nsombo ɛma yɛ nyina na yɛnwi ɔman Ghana ho dan sɛ yɛbɛdwen yɛ party ho party ne deɛ yɛbɛtwe yɛ ɛbɛkɔ but ɔman Ghana deɛ ɛda so ɛte hɔ a nti me da tifo nyina sɛ da ubia
se ko bia yami admo e be se shaman de yami sha na anti John Kruman kama se sabato kan ne ena so ka bai e be sa babio le tini se ala yi medin besi ba ma men kan help him quickly na men fa ento na afa yen ko yanim because I'm away from the Ministry of Health or NHS also as part of NHS Test and Trace. The NHS has launched the NHS COVID-19 app to protect yourself and your loved ones. A simple to use and fastest way to see if you are at risk of COVID-19. The app shows you the risk level in your local area. It lets you know if you have been in contact with contact with someone with coronavirus so you can take necessary actions and let your loved ones know. It has a handy QR code scanner to check into venues without having to fill in forms. Everyone we love is in our phone, and now we can use it to protect them by downloading the NHS app, NHS COVID-19 app. So please encourage your friends and family to download the app today from the App Store or Google Play. Please download the NHS COVID-19 app and encourage your friends and family to download it today from the App Store or Google Play. Cough, we're from Radio Center. If you have had a cough for 3 weeks or more and it isn't COVID-19, don't just ignore it. It could be a warning sign. Cough. A cough you can't shake off could be a sign of cancer. It's probably nothing serious, but finding cancer early makes it more treatable. Just contact your GP. Your NHS is here to see you safely. Help us help you. I don't know, and then maybe finish it. But the thing is, I was here for the person making it say, say, Asante here at 2 hours and you want Shana. Nana, Bacho, what fairly? Say, o 2 4 2 hours and you want Shana. Or Henny, a Bacho, what fairly? Say, Akufo-Addo to honor say, office say, we have to go and do a survey on our lands. Nana, Akufo-Addo, down Akufo-Addo, what fairly? Because now you know it. You know it. You do know it. And it's so pathetic. You make us look like we are fools. Say the mama no end this, you know. MPP is no different. I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, you want to come and make Ghana better. And everybody believes in you. Everyone believes in you. Now you can make it better. No be a call school. School call here. one of the most prestigious schools in the UK. Okay, you were the only black man in it. You saw everything better. You don't compromise. And now you don't compromise. Abrocha, you never compromise. Shede, Boris Johnson, the head of parliament. One of the wasted. I'm coming on to. But I think say, I will not relent. I want Ghana to be better. My children to enjoy. And mama won't have no case of Ghana, so we have to enjoy life. Me papa, babusi for they got to enjoy life. Now, mano, some. I want Nana to come out and say, said Lazarus, I can't I want the Malawi statement. Send me government in the mood. Anybody that is pointed a stealing finger, you are in jail. Oh, come. I didn't do that. They didn't me, sir. Why? I didn't know you didn't me, sir. I didn't gonna fall, empany fall, gonna form your fall. You didn't me, sir. Passion dorsal by yellow, a does no do. A chronosemno, a does no, and one moody yes cano, a does no do. What is going on? My point. But I crowd anyway, my main card is very last minute. Richard, it's here. Richard Sagley, and Koba. I think we should bring back night school. So a relative who couldn't go to school, look at MPP during campaign time as a whole. So on the voting day, if there is rat in Aseho, will get the vote. Shame. What I say? A petembi, a cannot told him. And 2 years while you are Aseho, as a wood grass, now welcome to Aseho. Good evening to you, Richard. Thank you for your messages. Me am offer Nana a dinner bar Nana Safo Kantaka. Na no over. But never for no more for no. You know. Be that's okay. I am a check actually. Why wouldn't you? Me channel. Why? Me child love so I am me mama. Oh, yere. Any me man. Me man I don't more gin chasa no. Of one go marry and Gani as any me be who. My po me gwada. I was for my money na ajo. And I will not say my money na money tie. A very good evening to you, Mommy Bedu. Another good evening to you, Mama Boat. Hey, no, for Jamaica away. Me that's the crowd behind that's papa. Why are they? Never more money. Where a noble aduquacy. Or man be. We still have faith and belief. Ghana was certainly going to be good. But woe betide you who steal and who destroy our land. May the curse of God be upon you and your generation. Onyamin Tiamuka. Upon Symphonia, Wiafonia, Crophonia, Woodifo. Upon. Good night.
Biasia Japadi, or the Nina Chewo. Your woman is and Brano, or she's a mouse. Oh, Nipa, this am Rasa Winsu. As I see out this assassinate you, I didn't know. So I named Rasa Mrasua, assassin Babamu. Me Messiah, I say, Miniano Ganama. Do you remember Rasa when you this year? O'Brien, Brian, you this yana. I'm a dear Messiah, yeah, my baby, and every year. Oh my baby, I'm ranching. Oh my baby, Sika my baby. I would ever baby. Oh my baby, super money. Oh my baby, now me dear me say. Oh my baby, every year. Senior mobile say. Say, your Quambia, yet you are by Yen San Kobiudia, and you only point to me church. To me, dear Mim. No, why I am a cherry. What's up, one in your sea? Atakatia, one and go. Me and Doyam. No time for mine. Meet you, my town. Again, I go for brain. Oh, now we have said, a day I will bring one see. I will be our music in the idea. Minia, who person we uncle did.